my minions, and you only remove the weaklings from my service.
Spirits of the sky, lead us to victory!
I will ensure no tales are told of your battles.
This era should be thankful that we fight them together.
Bright moons! There you are! Over here! Oh, I am relieved to see you both. I could not say much in my letter, just in case it was intercepted. Izalgo, a cantor from my order, was tending to an exorcism nearby. An escort of inquisitors accompanied him, but now they are all missing. Izalgo is not the first Twilight cantor to disappear, and the Inquisitor investigations go nowhere. I risk much just talking to you. High Cantor Viti says the Inquisitors have forbidden all contact with you and Zereth Var. Especially Zereth Var. The Enforcers of Faith have a very specific definition of heresy. I am more concerned about cantors becoming Dromathra than I am about changing minds. Can you ask around about Izalgo? Perhaps someone here in the trading post saw where he went. Meet me behind the temple northwest of the trading post when you finish. Cantor Izalgo is a Cathay Khajiit, with spotted fur and sweet brown eyes. I suppose it seems too much to hope that he just ran off for a tryst with some honey-tongued local.
Why must these stallkeepers take... Twilight Cantor? Yes, there's one walking around. Clever-looking little doggy. Is that who you mean? This one might have seen another one in similar dress not long ago, but the memory is fleeting. Must not have stayed long enough to make an impression.
Yes, yes. This one can't afford to settle with Shanra, so he takes his business elsewhere. Jode's chariot, what a joke. The only one who stopped at this one short-lived sugar stall were thieves! Unless this Twilight Cantor of yours has fingers as light as his song, Innie says saw no such singer.
More questions? Those Inquisitors already treated me like a criminal. I will tell you what I told them so I can get back to my nap. The Cantor moved on. I do not know why. There was never a need for an exorcism here, at least as far as I know. Perhaps. I told the Inquisitors this person was asking about an exorcism. When no one knew what he was talking about, the Cantor said he was heading for Gold Folly, the mining settlement just south of here. Now move along, Walker, and let me rest.
Let us make
Playground
haste
is
to
finally
Gold Folly.
over.
We still
this
may
mean
be
we
able
can
to
go home
save
now?
Cantor Izalgo.
Only the finest merchandise.
Jojet, it is done. A blessed bounty for potion making. A dead Inquisitor. I shall invite forth his spirit. Perhaps he will be more amenable in death than in life.
What has happened to me? That song. That twisting, bending song. The Cantor suspected it was a trap, and he was right. My soul would have bent too, were it not for the mercy of their blades. What is this? Have you drawn me back to torment me? To do your bidding? Rajaska, and not just one. A whole pride led by some ancient evil. They questioned me about the necromancer, Zerith Var. The risen dead that strode out of Moonmont. He must be in league with those abominations. The Cantor led me to the Rajaska. He kept saying a name over and over again. He led me behind the stables, a door in the ground that leads to darkness and death. Pray that Cantor Izalgo was broken and killed, rather than bent to their ranks.
Our thanks for your testimony. May you find peace in Azura's embrace. Do it again! For cold harbor. Let this be quick.
Morna seeks you.
Rajaska bent his soul. Izalgo's journal. He mentions Ravith Morna. This is troubling. Let us return to Crinzy at the Northwest Temple in Redfur.
Another Twilight Cantor here. Did you see? It bodes ill.
It bodes worse for that little doggy. I
Did you
could hear that older
Rajine's
cantor
mantle
berating
was
her from
discovered at the
across the
Fallen-esque
bridge.
winter site.
Rachine's mantle? General Endari has another feather
That is
in
the
her
High
cap.
Cantor, yes.
Not exactly.
Looking as sour
I heard
as
she
ever.
died
What
recovering
is she doing
Must
here?
have been a really vicious frost troll.
My Sahida's presence here makes sense.
Oh, you have
lured her
returned.
here.
Thank Azura.
Tamid, tell her what we found. I need to collect my thoughts.
I was about to come looking for you when High Cantor Viti found me. She demanded to know what I was doing here. Do not worry. I did not mention either of you. This! Well, if it helps, I do not think she will send for the Inquisitors as long as I am with you. She worries about me. She just refuses to see reason where Zereth Var is concerned. But what news do you bring? Did you find Cantor Izalgo? I am sorry about the Inquisitors, but my concern is for Izalgo. Let me see. Oh. Were the other Cantors lured with dreams such as this? We have no defense against such darkness. No song that can cure such a summons. We must stop this Ravith Morna. Zereth knows about the Rajoska. Well, Zereth and perhaps the Inquisitors. I do not need to tell you that they will not help us. If only we could find Ravith Morna, then maybe Zereth could save the Cantors bent by her song. He knows her from his life before? Let us hear it from him then. Zereth, who was this Ravith before the darkness took her?
I hoped we would not have to shed light on that chapter of my
Azura
past.
sent you back for a reason. Could this not be it?
I will tell you what I know. Before she fell to the bent dance, Ravith Morna was Moon Singer Ravith. In my time, Moon Singers were not so different from Twilight Cantors. My memory of her holds a sorrow I have trouble putting into words. She was the first I ever called Tamit. I would come to call her more than that. In the end, I died trying to stop her. Besha Anzi, my friends. This memory weighs heavy on my heart. To me, that battle, my death, it happened only yesterday. I do not trust my tongue to recount this sad tale. But there is a ritual I could perform. It allows us to walk the path of my memories. But I must perform it in a specific place. Try to keep an open mind. What you and Crinzy see may trouble you. She has been gracious in trusting us where others in her order are wary. If she is willing, I would trust her to see the worst parts of me, as I trust you. Var, let us venture to Jazenji Seer to enact this ritual before I change my mind.
Zereth speaks of Jode's Light, west of Dune and Reaper's March. There is a ritual chamber at the back of the western atrium, for the ritual of Kujijo, yes?
I am glad to hear it is still known in this time. You are welcome to travel with us, Jarithanti.
Oh, I would not miss it. I will gather the components needed for this ritual and meet you there.
A potent find, Tamid. The ritual chamber lies to the west, Tamid. I will guard our tales.
Welcome. Kenathi blessed me with swift travels, and I have prepared the chamber. All we need now is the two of you.
Jode's love and Surrender's charity. Thank you, Crinzy. Tamid, you will lead us through my past as we peer into the shadows of memory. Begin by igniting the braziers here. Kneel with me before the altar. Together, we will spin my memories from the moon sugar in the air. We stand in the meditation chamber of the Hidden Moon Temple, as it was in my youth. Tamid, you will guide us. Touch the light of memory when you wish to proceed.
Here he is, my former partner. Rise, Derefar. I finally found you a partner you might actually be able to work with. Meet Raviv.
Moon Singer Talbira. You bring me another one. I told you. No more pretty voices that turn tail as soon as we set foot in the darkness. Never watch your past self if you can avoid it, Tamid.
The cat who walks only at night thinks everyone else fears the dark. I see why you wish to pass into another Talbira. Do they keep him here because it is the only place in the temple large enough for his big head? I knew you would make a perfect match. If you do not kill each other, you will be Tamidi in no time.
We will see about that. Let us hear this song of yours then, Raviv. And that was how I met Moonsinger Raviv. You have now seen how I first met Raviv. It was an inauspicious start. When I was still a young student with much to learn, it was the practice of the Hidden Moon to partner their adepts with Moonsingers. Talbira was mine until she was late in her years. Others were chosen for me, but none lasted. Not until Ravith. Few can bear to walk the path of the hidden moon, where we have little comfort aside from faith. Ravith came from nothing, feared nothing. Her faith in Azura filled her with the same fire that filled me. When you are ready, let us move on.
Look at the size of this place. Is this a training session?
Just so. Years passed, and Ravith and I bonded deeply. With that depth came darkness. No more practice today, Ravith. Let us rest.
Not yet. One more try. My song will work the more. Raise the construct.
It was not advised for Rithanti and Hadalit, singer and adept, to share such bonds. We did not listen. As you wish, Ravith. Sing for me.
Grant me the strength to protect him when all others forsake me.
Ravith sang. It contained a rhythm, an undertone we both knew well. The soul! You destroyed them! They are completely gone! Ravith, what was that song?
I prayed for strength and it just came to me. It was meant to protect you.
We both heard it then. The drums of the bent dance. Azura commands that we love ourselves. We cannot resist who we are, what we feel, but emotions that fill us so completely invite the void to creep in. You just saw the first time Ravith channeled that darkness and opened the door for Namira. Of course, we were so filled with love, with music, that I feared losing her, just as she feared losing me. But while my training armored my soul, it could not save Ravith. Namira coaxed her into the dark, taking her heart one piece at a time. She convinced Ravith that if Azura knew we loved each other more than we loved her, she would never let us be together. I prayed for help, begged, but there was nothing to be done. Azura cannot help those that do not want to be saved. I will show you, and Crinzy. This is the part that may be the most difficult for her to see, and for me.
Starhaven Adeptorium. Dark moons. So many dead.
The work of a voice both great and terrible. Touch the light of memory and you will see.
Ravith. Fallen to the darkness.
Fallen so far and so quickly. I was helpless to stop it, and I was was ill prepared to see to her end.
Ravith is too powerful. My song weakens. Zereth, you must act now. I am sorry, Zereth. There is no one else. In Azura's name, reclaim your blade and end this.
Do not make me kill you, Ravith. Please.
Our hearts beat as one, Zereth. What will it do to you if you turn your blade upon me? Zereth, you must strike now!
I am sorry. Besha Ansi. Enough! I cannot stand to see this happen again. I am sorry, Tamit. I cannot continue this ritual. The pain of this memory, it burns like a wound reopened. Please, do not ask me to continue. Ravith gave in to Namira and became the first Rajaska. She stalked the other moon singers at Starhaven Adaptorium, bent them to join her chorus. Any of the hidden moon that opposed her, she slaughtered them. All but Moonsinger Talbira and me. My former partner was strong. With Azura's aid, she created a song to ensnare even a Rajaska. She ordered me to take up my sword, and I... the pain. I can speak of this no more. Please, Tamit, abandon this ritual.
Oh, we have left the memories. Oh, Azura be praised.
I could not witness anymore. Talk to Krinzi, Tamit.
Back at the trading post, I thought Zereth's concern was misplaced, but now... Oh, I am glad he ended that last memory where he did. I feel shaken. Cold. Like we just saw the face of Namira herself. From what we saw, Ravith Morna was just as powerful then as she is now. But Moonsinger Talbira used a song to hold her in place. A song strong enough to hold the first Rajaska. If I could somehow learn that song... If we did, it would be nothing but dust now. Most Moonsinger songs were purged following the Riddle Thar epiphany. But there is a place in Rimmon Necropolis, the tomb of the Moonsingers. Perhaps we could speak with Talbira herself there. Zereth can invite forward the dead, yes? If he calls forth Moonsinger Talbira, she could share her song with me. A song that can hold fast even the first Rajaska. We have to do something to save the other Twilight Cantors. This could be it.
An interesting idea, Krinzi. Talbira rests in the crypts at Rimka. Here, Azura guides our path to those halls. Let us depart. My Moonclaw, It senses Daedra and unquiet undead. The tomb is much deeper in, to the east. We will carve a path for you, Crinzy.
Oh, all right. Azura guide you both.
Saviva can live with your constant glowing, but not your constant talking.
What sort of Khajiit doesn't want to carry his ancestors' ashes around? Your great-great-great-grandmother spent a lot of gold on this urn, you know.
Lend us haste!
But now watch a true warrior fight! There was a time when none of Frey forced you to become legends. That time has passed.
Bully detonate!
Cannot end this way, Darlock. Together we can teach these mortals the meaning of death.
There is the door to the crypt. Now that it is safe, let us send for Crinzy.
No need.
I sense no ill will ahead. These remains are undisturbed. Thank Azura.
Talbira. I saw her spirit, and then the pain. I did not imagine it, did I? Collided with mine. No, the pain only lasted a moment and then it passed. But I do feel strange. Like remembering something I never knew I forgot. Like the song. Talbira's song. I know it. Bright moons. I can hear it. Moonsinger Talbira taught it to me. Or rather, she does not need to. She is here. She has always been here. She... Wait. Do you feel that? Something is coming. A rising darkness. Do you feel it? Oh no. Izolgo? No! Cantor Izolgo has fallen.
Crinzy, use this portal. Go! We will deal with Izalgo Morna.
Ravith Morna sends her regards. I'd bury dirge for Zerithvar, and all who stand beside him.
It is in your mind, Tommy! That is what matters most. Find peace in Azura's embrace with Anti. Let us follow Crinzy through the portal. I sent her to the first safe place I could think of.
Thank Azura! I was about to come after you. I know Talbira's song. I could have helped.
Izago's soul is at peace. Save your voice for when we face Ravith Morna.
Oh, Izago, my poor friend. May his voice join the chorus of our brothers and sisters in the sands behind the stars. In a way, his disappearance led us to Moonsinger Talbira. Oh, I wish he was still here. I have so much I want to tell him. Moonsinger Talbira's spirit entered my soul. I am still seeing so very much. Glimpses of a life I do not recognize. From an age I never knew. And I hear it. Talbira's song. As though I have known it my whole life. This is like no possession. At least, not one I have ever seen. It is hard to tell where she ends and I begin now. She does not seek to control me, just teach me. She gives freely, of her songs, her knowledge, and a message. Forgiveness cannot abide when truth festers in shadow. Oh, I shall have to meditate on her meaning. Perhaps it is a mindset I can use to practice Talbira's song. You should speak to Zerith, Walker. I think he has need of his Tamid. My soul and that of Moonsinger Talbira's... Are they the same now? Am I her? Is she me? I would ask to travel with you and Zerith, but I have so much to figure out now. So much to practice and learn.
The spirit of Moonsinger Talbira, reborn into Cantor Crinzy, returned to this plane, just as I was, as Ravith Morna was. Azura's purpose for me becomes more clear, and yet more fraught as well. Forgiveness cannot abide when truth festers in shadow. Yes, I am certain I understand Talbira's message. But Crinzy does not. Strange. Perhaps the Moonsinger still has things to teach our Cantor. She will understand soon enough. I tried, Tamid, I truly did. With you at my side, I thought I was ready to confront my past. But the pain... I was wrong. I am sorry. But Azura has given us a path forward. Talbira is here, lending us her song. So it was not for nothing. Talbira's song was powerful enough to hold Ravith Morna, to drown out her voice. Ravith has forsaken Azura. But perhaps we might yet persuade her to return to the light. Of course, Crinzy will need time to practice before that day comes. We explored my past and rediscovered Talbira's song. Azura will guide us to confront these shadows when the time is right. For now, let us leave Crinzy to practice in peace. You and I can continue to build our strength, so we are ready to strike. Share your thoughts with me.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Were you successful? Do you have the tomes? Well done. You're already proving your worth to the guild. Shalador? The spellwrights have cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not. The pages will not burn. Shalador was the most famous archmage of the First Era. His dedication to spellcraft and his commitment to research were unmatched by any before or since. Most mages revere him, though he does have his critics. Shalador felt that one should earn the right to be called mage. He created many trials to test the spellcasting mettle of men in Myr. His loudest detractors were those who failed those tests. What has the fire revealed? Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his. It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin? To the center. First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Knew it! I was right in choosing you. I can sense. Yes, the aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task. What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins. A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace. I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak. They are being held in the place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal. Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare. I won't waste my time recounting his antics. Suffice it to say, he got the better of me. Bets were made, wagers were lost, and my sanctuary, Ivea, was pulled into his realm. My apprentices screaming all the while. He's known as the Daedric Prince of Madness, the Mad God. The Dunmer call him one of their 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and he's earned the title 1,000-fold. Don't take him too lightly. Madness comes in many forms. Sheogorath encompasses them all. He rules the Shivering Isles, but often takes an active interest in our world. That usually doesn't end well. Yes, an example of Sheogorath's humor. There are those that find his madness amusing. I am not one of those people. The Mad God would just as soon serve you an aged cheddar as he would flay the skin from your bones. Remember that.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal. Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt. Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter. After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage. Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
I sense Jock and suspected mischief. This is a nice surprise. Evil never sleeps of its own accord.
That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling. Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path. Just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children. Right this way. And please, try not to make a mess of things. Happy adventuring. I'm so glad we've had this time together. One must usually go to a public execution for conversation of this caliber. Oh, just one of the many shrines to my lord. The common rabble know it as Cheesemonger's Hollow. Sheogorath is fond of it, but rarely graces it with his presence. I am Lord Sheogorath's chamberlain. I handle his affairs and look after the Shivering Isles while his lordship is away. Are you lost? Do you know nothing of the place you've come to? The Shivering Isles are Lord Sheogorath's realm in oblivion. To tell you more would, as my lord puts it, spoil all the fun.
May your bones serve better. Get ready!
Someone to play with you! Puppy doesn't like you, does he? Well. What do we have here? Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up! Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know. Shalinor? Ho! That pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge! Now, where's the sport in that? I tell you what, I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait, I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have! A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult as, say, reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game? Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalidorable of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again. I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall.
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remembered. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure! Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes. That's true. Though without my help, it will take Velast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news. I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books? Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalador? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light. Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalador returns to help. Zarxus' backside! Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished. In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalador's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes? Fascinating. Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child with the power of a Daedric prince. Well, look on the bright side. You're still upright on 2 legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.